Mike's Ultimate Garage. Thank you for joining me on one of my favorite vehicles to talk about, and that is an FJ. The FJ just makes you smile, right? You're watching this video going, God, I love those vehicles. And you're saying to yourself, how do I get this vehicle? And I'm going to say to you, give me a minute. Let me tell you a little bit about it, and then I'll find a way to get it in your garage. This one is a little different than what you might be used to. You might be used to the FJ43 gas ones or the BJ40s, right? I'm sorry. FJ40s gas, BJ40s diesel, which we carry all of those all the time here. This is an FJ43, right? So it's an extended, right? You can put more people in the back, which is super cool. Imagine a beach car being able to carry, 4 to 6 people in here comfortably, right? Maybe even up to 8, all right? This also has the larger engine. I get excited about it, I'm sorry, that we just rebuilt here. All right, just had it all redone. It was restored. I'm not really sure what happened to the engine, but instead of sending it to maybe someday be a problem, we knew there was going to be a problem down the road, so we took care of it here. It's why we can offer a warranty on these vehicles when they're at the offered price, so it's really a great value as well. 4-wheel drive, restored. Let's spend some time looking at it. Who cares, man? I don't want to talk about anything other than how great this looks. All right, so I'm not sure there's anything better looking than some of the 70s and 80s and 60s vintage Land Cruiser colors. They don't have exotic names. This is called medium blue metallic, but it's a super cool color. I will say this, it's probably a lot nicer than it was from the factory. There's a lot of stainless fasteners on here as well. Some things that are important to look at. You say, well, Tone, what do we care about some bolts? I can't add a lot of money to a restoration. Agreed. However, they are 5 times the price of a regular steel fastener, a stainless fastener is. But more importantly, if someone's taking the time and effort to put those kinds of pieces on here, it says a little something about the whole restoration. All right, so let's take a peek real quick at the quality of the paint. I like to do this for everybody. And you can see how nice and clear everything is in there. It just looks great. Look at it. You can read every letter, everything's nice and crisp, and that's exactly what you want here. You want to be able to go off-road and do whatever, but you also want to go off-road and look good doing it. All right, so whether you want to go to a car show and open the hood here, or you just want something that's really nice you can go look at yourself, that's exactly what we have. You may not be interested in car shows, but the truth of the matter is that this right here is so detailed inside, you could take it to any car show. All the new wiring that's there, all of the new power steering, the new engine, the rebuilt carburetor, the painted manifolds, upgraded brakes and master cylinders for the clutches, the radiator is detailed. Like all of this stuff has already been done for you. This is the best way to buy a vehicle. I mean, when you think about it, having a nice clean engine compartment, there's nothing wrong with it, right? You may not want to do the work on it, but here's a good thing. You can see if there's any problems in here. We're looking at a brand new starter. We're looking at all of the brake lines are new. The horns are here. Like, I don't know, man. We restore cars all the time. And when you see all of this hard work that's been done, it's a super expensive restoration, and I can tell you for a fact that what this is selling for a lot less than the original cost of the restoration. The person drove it for a little while, and you're the beneficiary of that. So these versions here are a little more heavy duty than, say, a regular FJ40, right? These are work vehicles. This could have been an ambulance for all we know. This could have been a firefighting vehicle. It's been beautifully restored. And here's how you see some of this, like the heavy duty bumperettes that are on here. The step here, this is called a pintle hitch right here with a lock in place, which is really very, very nice. Then we have a full-size swing-away spare, okay, with the stainless fasteners that I was talking about, okay? Then this right here, look at the size of the room that you get in here. These seats fold up. They have straps right there. They can turn this into like a wagon if you want. You could go away for a weekend. You could camp in it. You could just, there's so many things to do that make these so great. And on top of it, it's super good looking from behind. There's nothing better than like a white roof FJ. It just looks so good. If you don't love those mud flaps down at the bottom, they come off. We can swap them out for something else. We just washed this vehicle and detailed it. It's kind of starting to just dry off a little bit here, but I just wanted you to see it because it looks so nice. And when you think about it, people our size can actually sit inside here. And there's a stereo system in there with speakers. Once we get inside, I'll show you the rest of it. All right, so you're walking up to your cool Land Cruiser going, man, that's hard to believe this is my vehicle. However, as beautiful it is on the outside, let's go in the inside and see what you're really getting. All right, this is nice, and I'll tell you why. You can seat up to 9 people in here. You say, Tone, 9 people? Yeah, 2 here, me, seat 6 in the back if you want. How cool would that be to have this at the beach or your mountain place or wherever it might be, knowing that you could haul everybody there. We have a few more parts coming for it, just some upgraded stuff. We have a new 4-wheel drive panel that goes there. We left the rubber mats. Everything in here is brand new. They're all rubber mats. Some people like carpeted mats. If you like that, let us know. It's already got a built-in sound system that you can take out there. We just don't have the faceplate on that at the moment. With surround sound speakers. Full gauges on the dash is one of the things that people love about the Land Cruisers is you get all of that temp, amp, fuel, oil. This has all been restored. All the gauges have been refaced. The windshield folds down. The top comes off. Like, this is a cool vehicle, man. You could put a soft top on here if you wanted to, right? This comes with the hard top, which is the expensive part. The soft tops are a lot less expensive. You can turn this into a convertible at a moment's notice and be wheeling down the road and having a great time. All right, so the Land Cruiser is a heavy-duty unit. Keep in mind that this one in particular, with the upgraded engine in it, heavier-duty transfer cases, 6-bolt wheels, right? All of that's meant to be a heavy-duty off-road vehicle. However, you may never go off-road, or if you want to, that's great too. I think it's awesome. The fact is that these are here, right, so that you can fold down the windshield, right? The windshield wipers are kept down here so instead of up top, because then they don't have to flop around down here. This top right here bolts on. You can unbolt it, put no top on, or put a soft top on it. It's got rubber mats, brand new rubber mat system inside there, so you can hose it out, enjoy it wherever you want to go. And then we talk about things if you want to upgrade and make some changes. You don't have to change anything because it's already good looking, but maybe you want to put a winch on the front. That's an easy add. We can do that here for you. Maybe you want to change the wheels to the factory original steel wheel with the hubcap that goes there. It's really nice looking too. Anyway, I'm rambling because it's just, I get so excited about these things because they look so good going down the road and they're so much fun to drive. Call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about this FJ Cruiser. And if you don't mind, hit the like button down there at the bottom, and maybe share it with your friends. They might like it as well. Subscribe to the channel. We're putting out new content all the time. I think you'd really like it.